All right, everybody. It is July 11, and that means I'm now 29 years old. Um, before I had the beard, everybody would be like, "What do you mean you're 26? You look like you're like 19." And then so I started growing the beard, and everybody's like, "What do you mean you're 28? You look like you're 40." So I'm like, "Okay," but yes, today I turned 29, and I am gonna do a little goofing. But I have like $50 in gift cards, so it's like all right, okay. It's not terrible, okay. I'm I know I've been saying like nobody let me spend money, but I have a gift card, okay. So a little backstory on the gift card. So I have a Capital One card. I use it to get bonus points whenever I purchase anything. And a few months ago, I bought something on Amazon and they emailed me like, "Here's $45 to spend on Amazon." And I was like, "Oh, really?" And then I just knew it wasn't going to be like the old days. The old days, like if you ever got an offer like that or something, it's like, have $100 on us. You click it, and you go through like very simple steps, and then you get like the $100. Okay, but so they're like, "Here, take the $45." I'm like, "All right." I had to download their like browser, their browser extension. I had to wait, I don't know, was it like 30 days, 60 days, something? I don't know. I think it was like 30 days that I had to like have the browser downloaded, and then had to have like the Capital One shopping app, and then they would like, if I met their criteria, then they'd give it to me. And I was like, oh my God, okay, whatever. After a while, they're like, all right, here's the $45. So they have like all these different like options when you're in the Capital One shopping app for what you want to do with your $45. They have like a bunch of different gift cards, and you select one, and then that's how you get the $45. Well, Amazon wasn't even one of the cards. And I think they like refresh the cards every like day or two. Like there'll be like some minor changes. Like most of them stay the same, then they'll like add a couple, maybe take away a couple. And I'm like, after a while, I'm just like, well, where is it? Where's the Amazon card? Well, we were approaching like the Barnes and Noble Criterion sale, and I was like, I'll just put it for the Barnes and Noble card that's on there. Well, I think that took so long to like redeem the $45 because I kept clicking on like you click on redeem and then you see the cards. And I'm like, they probably think like something's going on here because I keep clicking like redeem but not redeeming anything. So like maybe they think I'm like spam or something. So then they're like, your account's like under review, and I had to put in like a little information. And I was like, oh my God. And then the Criterion sale started, and then like they still wouldn't like verify me, and then they did verify me, but then that Barnes and Noble gift card wasn't an option anymore. So then I bought some Criterions and stuff without the gift card. And then just yesterday, I see that Barnes & Noble is now an option again. So I selected it as fast as I could. So I got that $45, and because I have a Barnes & Noble membership, which was free for signing up for a Barnes & Noble card, I get a $5 gift card on my birthday. So Barnes & Noble just sent me the $5 gift card, and I have to use the gift card by next month on the 10th. So I've got $50. I figure maybe we'll get a Criterion, two Criterions, maybe a book. We'll see. But I also figured I might as well come to Disc Replay and find some find some DVDs I've been looking for. So I just watched the movie Three Women, written and directed by Robert Altman, and I listened to the audio commentary, and it got me like really excited. And so there's like a couple Robert Altman movies I'm looking for. One of them is A Wedding, and the other one is Images. Those are the two I am just really on the lookout for today. So I've got a long list of stuff I'm on the lookout for. Whatever works is now off the list because my buddy Andrew is going to send that to me. I don't know when exactly, but soon he's going to be sending that. So, yes, I'm excited for whatever works, and it'd probably be really hilarious if I walked in right now and actually found it this time. Because he's sending it. But yeah, all right. So all of that being said, let's go inside and let's do a little goofing at Disc Replay. All right, what's going on, guys? So I just spent like an hour or more in there at Disc Replay, and we got some goodies. And the cashier was super nice. So I might have mentioned this before, but if you spend $50 here, they give you a $10 off coupon. I have one, but it doesn't start till the 16th. I normally calculate like what I'm buying, how much it is, and they do buy 3 get 1 free if it's $10 and under. And so I was just like, I calculate like what is it, so I could get like the $10 off, but like I just completely like forgot. It just kind of slipped me because I was just like, I just kind of want to get out of here and go to Barnes and Noble already, and then go home and eat. I'm pretty hungry, and I'm at the counter, and the chick's like, all right, your total's like 47 something, and I'm just like, oh wait, I'm only like $3 away, right? Can I go grab something? She's like, don't worry about it, I'll just give it to you. I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. So that was very sweet and kind. We've got 8 things here. 7 of them are for me, and 1 I picked up for my buddy Drew. So we're starting with the Lodge. I'm pretty sure this was a Drew pick. It stood out to me when I saw it. I was like, wait, I think Drew recommended this before, and I've never seen it. So I picked up the Lodge. I also picked up Superbad. Those that know me, before I grew the beard, before I grew my hair long, my hair used to be short. I looked just like McLovin. Anytime I would go to the park and play basketball, they would all make fun of me and call me McLovin, and that was like my nickname. It followed me around for years. I did find one of the 2 Robert Altman movies I was looking for, A Wedding. I did not find Images, unfortunately. And then we got The Hangover. We got Dodgeball. We got Any Given Sunday. I really know nothing about like any of these movies, really. I'm just kind of vaguely interested in them. We got In Dreams. I know nothing about this one. This one was in my Amazon Save for Later for a while. I don't know why. I don't remember what it was about this, but there was just some reason. Probably it's just like, oh, it's a thriller, I gotta see it. And then last one, and this is for Drew, we got To the Devil a Daughter. So that's what we got from Disc Replay. Now I'm headed to Barnes and Noble. All right, cool. So I just got back to my car from Barnes & Noble, and we got 1 Criterion and 2 books. I was honestly having a little bit of a tough time with the Criterions for 2 reasons. 1, there really aren't any right now that I just like really need. And 2, I really hate that my location is kind of skimping on the DVDs. I don't see any Criterion DVDs. I haven't all month. And I've seen them like heavily promote the 4Ks because they're like $5 more. But I didn't really want the 4K. I was just fine with my Blu-ray. I would have even got the DVD if they had it. But I got the Blu-ray of The Big Heat. And I'm very excited for this. I really love this movie. Great noir movie. And pretty cool special features. I really don't care for the new audio commentary with film noir experts. Or the video essay by a critic. But I'm interested in this. Audio interviews with director Fritz Lang, conducted by film historian Gideon Bachman and filmmaker Peter Bogdanovich. I like Peter Bogdanovich. He's cool. I don't know who the other guy is. And interviews with filmmakers Michael Mann, my fellow Chicagoan, and Martin Scorsese. So I'm excited for those. So that's pretty cool. I like The Big Heat. And then I got Inherent Vice by Thomas Pynchon. I've never really read any Thomas Pynchon, but I had my eye on this one, and it was pretty close to the Amazon price, and then I get my 10% off here, so It was pretty comparable. And then this one was just like a smidge more than it really would have been on Amazon, but you know, I had the coupon. It was like let's see, it's $22, but you know, I get the 10% off, so then it's like 20. And then I mean, I had $50, guys, so I was like, why not just get this? And this is the short stories of Vladimir Nabokov. There's 68 stories in here, and 14 of which have been translated to English for the first time. So nice chunky boy. This thing's huge. 68 stories, and this thing is like, let me see, there's the notes in the back. 663 pages. That's right before the notes. And with the notes, it's even longer. It's almost 700. Almost 7, yeah. It's like 685 pages when you get like the notes and everything at the end. So a nice chunky book. So that's what we got. I ended up only paying like $12 for 2 books and the big heat. So that's pretty gnarly. So yeah, guys, this was my birthday haul. So thank you guys all for watching. All right, we got an update. I had a couple eBay packages that just came, so I'm throwing it on to the end of the video real quick. This one I got really for Pumpkinhead 2, and to have the Pumpkinhead 2 commentary, and but it also came with Leprechaun and Wishmaster 2. That was from one seller. This other seller had 45% off, and so I got 4 things from them. I got the Halloween collection. It's got H2O and Resurrection and The Curse of Michael Myers. We also got Con Air, which I need for my Nick Cage and John Cusack phase. We got here this triple feature of Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, and Jackie Brown. I got it specifically for Jackie Brown. That's the only Tarantino movie I don't own. So these other 2, because they're individual discs, I'll probably just make some individual copies of those and get rid of them. And then we've got Go, which I know nothing about, but I wanted to see it and I can't remember why. So thank you all for watching.